Why use a client library to connect to external APIs? Imagine trying to build a puzzle without the picture on the box. Connecting to external application programming interfaces can feel just like that, complex and confusing. But there's a way to make it much easier and more reliable. That's where client libraries come into play. A client library is a pre-made set of code designed to help your backend communicate smoothly with external APIs. Instead of writing raw code to send and receive data over the internet, you use these libraries to handle most of the heavy lifting. They give you a simple, consistent way to call API endpoints, so you don't have to worry about different formats or protocols. One big reason to use a client library is that it reduces repetitive coding. Instead of copying the same request code everywhere, you write it once in the library. This makes your code cleaner and easier to maintain. If the API changes, you only need to update the library, not every part of your application. Client libraries also include built-in checks to make sure data is correct before it's sent. This helps catch mistakes early, saving time and avoiding unnecessary network calls. They often manage different versions of an API, so your backend can stay compatible even as the API evolves. This flexibility is key when working with APIs that update regularly. Another benefit is resilience. Client libraries can automatically retry requests if they fail temporarily or set timeouts to prevent hanging processes. They can even implement patterns like circuit breakers, which stop trying to connect when errors happen repeatedly. This makes your backend more reliable and less prone to crashes. Plus, these libraries hide the complex details of how communication actually happens. If you decide to switch from one protocol to another or change how you authenticate, you can do it inside the library without rewriting your entire codebase. This abstraction keeps your server-side logic clean and focused on what it needs to do. In practical terms, using a client library saves you from writing a lot of boilerplate code. It simplifies authentication processes like managing tokens, and it often integrates easily with package managers, making updates straightforward. To sum up, client libraries make connecting to external APIs easier, safer, and more flexible. They give you a consistent interface, handle errors gracefully, and keep your code tidy. This makes your backend development smoother and helps you build more reliable applications.